Look at this ninja right here. He gonna sit up and say Devin Haney suing is bad for boxing. So I suppose saying that black fighters don't sell is good for boxing?
I never seen, is this it? No, you said that. I'm gonna say what I said again so everybody won't get it confused. I thought let me say it this way. I thought I'll never see a fighter literally gets his ass kicked and turn around and sue months later. This gotta be, I hope it ain't the generation. I respect this generation to a point. But I hope we ain't getting to this generation going forward where this become contagious.
See, Bernard Hopkins already revealed what the industry's problem with what Devin Haney is doing. And we finna get into that in a minute. We already know about the fans. I've already broken it up. I broken it up in 3 sectors. You know what I'm saying? That's accumulating all the hate for Devin Haney. I said, first you got the ninjas, okay? Then you got the classic Latino hate fans, and then you got the industry. You know what I'm saying? I broke all this down in one of my previous videos. But now we finna go into why what Devin Haney is doing is so frowned upon by the industry. Skip the fans, all right? Now, did you hear what he just said? Now, I did a video, I don't know, it's got to be within the last 3 or 4. And I said exactly this. The problem with what Devin Haney is doing is they don't want what he's doing to be contagious. Because like I said, addressing cheating in boxing is taboo. It's a no-no. They don't want you to do it. None of them do. So it's not about this side, that side. When it comes to exposing cheating in boxing, all of them from all sides have the same stance. They think it's bad for this and they think it's bad for that. And what did Bernard Hopkins say? Oh, I hope this is not how they're going to conduct themselves going forward. He just told you everything that you needed to know. We know what the fans' problem is. They messed up. But what's the industry's problem with what he's doing? They don't want it to be contagious. That's their main problem. They don't want y'all to get any ideas. And see, stuff like this comes with independence. See, for the most part, they want us all up under somebody's thumb. They want us all working for some big corporation. We can't get to where we're trying to go unless we got an overseer. Okay? This is the main problem with people like Roy Jones Jr., Devin Haney, and Terrence Crawford. Anytime you trying to trail your own path, this is what they do to people like that. It's kind of like the music industry. The labels don't want you to know that you don't need them. And they don't want anybody telling you that you don't need them. This was the big problem with Nipsey Hussle. See, Nipsey was all money in, no middleman. You can do it yourself. Well, how does the talented individual who makes money off other people's talent continue to make money if you guys want to be a whole bunch of Dame Dashes? And another connection, that's the problem with Dame Dash. Notice how they treat the independent person, the independent thinker, the dude who don't want to be corporate, the dude that wants to be his own Johnson & Johnson, the dude who wants to be his own Nike, a dude who wants to be his own Reebok. You want to own your own stuff, have your own stuff, own your own masters. What do they do to those people? They ridicule and give them a hard time. Now do you understand why those who do in boxing are so much criticized by the boxing world? Because they don't want y'all getting any ideas. Okay? They don't like independence. They don't like entrepreneurship. They don't want you thinking for yourself. They want you to be under somebody. And since Crawford and Devin Haney has been renegading and trailblazing their own situation, that's a problem because they don't have an overseer. You know, kind of like that white guy in Django. He couldn't do none of that unless he had that guy. That's what they want for all of us. You know, they all want us to bow down to the corporate. They don't want us to be our own superpower. That's not just with black either. That's with anybody. That's with anybody. So that's why the independent man, the Dame Dashes, the Nipsey Hussles, the Roy Jones Jr., the Terrence Crawford, this is why they catch so much shit. Because you're bad business for the talentless person who only can make money off the talented. If the talented started governing themselves and controlling their own business, then how the hell are we gonna make money? So no, what Devin Haney doing is bad for boxing. Isn't it funny? Devin Haney suing is bad for boxing, but cheating isn't.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Devin Haney suing somebody for doing something illegal or against the rules that they should do in a fight. Him suing, that's bad for boxing. But a guy going on a racist tirade, insulting men's religion, insulting men's wives, and just their existence, and cheating is good for boxing? Well, who in the hell would listen to Bernard anyway? Not too long, Bernard shouldn't even be in boxing. We all seen him trying to rub whatever crap that was on Tank's back. We all admit that was weird as hell. That's bad for boxing. Okay? How about you and Oscar De La Hoya running out after the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight and y'all didn't stay there to back him up? Why? Because you guys were getting threatened and you were scared to stay there. So y'all left Ryan there. That's supposed to be good for business? How are you doing something good for business if you have to leave press conferences, which is part of you conducting your business, because you're scared of getting your ass whooped? Lets you know that you're doing something wrong. And speaking on that, you want to know the interesting thing about Ryan's situation? When Ryan was left on that podium all by himself, the crazy thing is, the main people that I seen come to Ryan Garcia's defense was the same people he's disrespecting. Okay? The Latino community threw their finger up to Ryan Garcia. They didn't want him to fight him in the first place because they didn't want to see another Latin guy lose to a black fighter. So they're like, why'd you do it in the first place? Fuck him. That's why the Latinos was for Devin Haney, not Ryan Garcia. But when that shit happened to him, and they threw him in the trash, just like Bernard and Oscar threw him in the trash, who came and picked Ryan up? We did. I was even one of them. To add on top of that, his biggest payday came from the same people that he disrespects. Just think of that. The way that they left him, those same monkeys he want to call was the ones that spoke up for Ryan. It's documented. So can't nobody deny it. You see how people try to play us left field? But nonetheless, when it comes to why the boxing industry has a problem with what Devin Haney is doing, he just told you. He don't want y'all to get no ideas. Because exposing cheating in boxing is illegal. It's not bad for boxing. How could you say that's bad for boxing, but being racist and taking drugs is good for boxing? It don't make no sense. Boxing is full of gaslighting. That's all it is. And all I do is I give you the examples in which what I say cannot be argued. And it's not hard to do. I just put two things up side by each other. Therefore, we all know what everybody is doing.
I think it's a bad look.
But once again, I don't think I'm saying nothing profound or nothing that you guys don't know. You just don't do shit about it.
What do I know?
Like, comment, subscribe. Be staying them out.
Just do I know?